Welcome back. As the kids are starting up the new school year, their success in the classroom depends heavily on the work they accomplish at home. We all know that. Joining me tonight, Dr. Anne-Marie Love. Welcome back, Dr. Love.
Nice to be here.
Good to see you. Now, a lot of kids are out there still in the summer mode.
Oh, they are.
They don't want homework.
No.
They want to come home and play.
Exactly.
And then parents, okay, we'll be home by dark. No. So I know a lot of the success in the classroom depends on the work environment at home.
It does, because there's more and more homework. They can't teach everything in the classroom.
Exactly.
And the older the child gets, the more homework there is.
Oh, remember those days.
So start them young the right way.
Start them young. What can parents do?
Well, one thing is to have as close to a distraction-free environment as possible. So you don't want your child sitting there at the kitchen table when people are coming in and out to get food. Mm-hmm. And if the child has attention problems, it's even more important that there's no TV on, no little siblings throwing Legos at them.
Spilling orange juice on their homework.
Exactly. And the kids pick up from their parents how serious this is. So if a parent says, I have a job and it's to go to work, and your job, this is part of your job, and we'll sit you down, we'll get you going, child's much more likely to comply. Not all children, but they're much more likely.
So what about the radio?
The radio, if it's classical music, some children will do better.
Really?
Some children will, and quite often, oddly enough, it's the ADD kids that do better with some music. Now, I did an experiment at my home because one of my children claimed rock music worked really well for her. So we did 15 minutes with rock and 15 minutes without rock, and she got twice as much done without the rock, and the rock went bye-bye.
Wow. So maybe parents out there
can test
it out. That's interesting, though. The classical music actually helps.
Yes. There's all kinds of positive things that particularly Mozart music does for the brain.
Mozart?
Mozart.
All right. I might do that while I'm working then.
Exactly. Balancing your checkbook.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So another big topic is when do parents out there notice maybe there's a problem and they actually need to speak with the teacher?
Okay, well, one, especially if your child is 6th grade or younger, is when there's a big event coming up. Birth of a sibling, separation and divorce, dad's leaving for deployment, mom's coming back from deployment, those kinds of things. Because if a child's acting out because they're so excited their parents coming home for the first time in 18 months, that's so different to the teacher than if they're just being naughty to be naughty.
So kind of informing a teacher, this is what's going on in the family.
Exactly. Or a death in the family, or a death of a pet.
And what about bullying? Or maybe the kid child's not doing well, you don't know why.
Exactly, or they want to avoid school. It could be because of bullying, and most of the parents, I get children referred to me for bullying, and their parents are always shocked because they're not the kids you would think do bullying, but they'll try it.
Wow.
And so if you hear about bullying, if you hear your child observed bullying, or if you hear your child is bullying, it's time to contact the teacher and find out what's going on. Because the teacher may be aware of the problem and be dealing with it very successfully, or they may need the parents' help.
They may need it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much, Dr. Love. Play a little Mozart while you're doing your homework.
Can't hurt, might help.
Can't hurt. All right, thank you so much. Well, if you'd like Dr. Love to answer your questions, or you have a topic, you can send your questions to drlove@upnorthlive.com, and she'll be back on next month to answer them for you.